Everyone expects, obviously, to have fun.
Everybody, it's time for kickoff. So the Parc des Princes looks ready for PSG against Bayern. We're certainly ready for PSG against Bayern. For the call, we're going to send you over to Clive Tildes.
Not over Bradley Barkla again. It is a fully fit squad now. Average age there, under 25. PSG field the three youngest players in this semi-final. Speed now and joins the all-star attack. The other big change is that Vincent Kompany is...
You will love this match.
And even though we're watching Europe's champion team play the beautiful game, the first kick of the ball is an unbeautiful hoof from Zaire Emery. Hakimi will try to run Alphonso Davies back down the field. It'll be a battle of wills down the penalty area. Davies carrying the ball out of trouble. Marquinhos is penalised for getting Elise versus Nuno Mendes. Will be a highlight of the night. And Elise has made the first inroads, but good handling from Safanov.
Really positive from Safanov.
Luis Diaz has laid it off to Musiala. Here's Kane. And he was just clipped there. Painfully so by Zaire Emery. Elise. He's got away from Zaire Emery, but not from Kimmich to Musiala, and now Luis Diaz. That was a body check from Marquinhos, and that's going to be a yellow card for the PSG captain. Knew what he was doing.
Yeah, no surprise with that. To come in.
Number 44 in red. Kimmich takes in towards Kane, and it's taken out by Vitinha at the expense of a corner kick to Bayern Munich.
He's looking.
Space for Kimmich. Trying to feed it in. Luis Diaz. Now did Pacho get to it? No. Penalty. William Pacho reached out and got more of Luis Diaz than he did of the ball. And Bayern Munich have an opportunity. Kane versus Safanov. It's another from the Harry Kane sprint catalogue. He just scores to order, goals to go. He's found the net in each of his last 8 games now. He's never had a...
Took another touch, and that's where his downfall was.
Musiala has won the ball cleanly. It's Harry Kane, it's Michael Elise. Somehow Safanov and Marquinhos combine to keep him out. Goal was yawning there for Elise to double the money for Bayern Munich. PSG. But this changes things. Instant ball has freed Ousmane Dembele. Oh my word! Miles wide. And we've seen Elise with a big chance, squander it at one end, and Dembele with an even bigger chance at... Got a 6-point lead again in the French league. Kvaratskhelia. That'll go in. There's no doubting that he'll find the net. So accurate. One step inside to open up the target. And then the most cutting of shots, clipping the inside of the post.
Just trying to find his teammate.
Doué, meanwhile, going it alone. Desiree Doué! You just cannot take your eyes off this for a split second. It will not finish 1-1. Hakimi. Nicely fielded by Manuel Neuer.
Failed it.
Passed it from about a yard away. Nuno Mendes, still rising. Yeah. Well, there has been a VAR. Flick on by Marquinhos. Oh, it's João Neves. He's just about the smallest man in that penalty area, but he connects with his head. And PSG, who were behind, are now in front. João early. Dembele, not quite clear. Upamecano's caught up with him. Still Dembele, and Upamecano made the challenge. The counter-attack comes from Hakimi, and here's Dembele again, and that's early for Doué. It's Desiré Doué. It's only 2-1, only.
And it should be more.
And suddenly Stanisic is free. He's got Luis Diaz with him. It's Josip Stanisic, and across comes Hakimi to make an important intervention. Score could be anything. Olise. It's 2-2.
Wow.
All by himself. How on earth do you stop Michael Olise? If he's not scoring goals, he's creating them, but he's scoring more and more, and most of them, it seems, are works of art. The Olise collect. Fourth in the quarter-final 2 weeks ago. 20 for the season again. Hakimi, here's Vitinha. Zaire Emery. Hakimi and Tar had to get to that corner kick. Dembele. Charged down by Davies. You can see the appeals for handball. Kvaratskhelia, though. Saved by Neuer. His assistant had a very good view. Penalty. Right, Nuno Mendes and Kvaratskhelia have scored. Ousmane Dembele, oh, through the hands of Neuer. But Paris Saint-Germain will take a lead into the break at the end of an exhausting, exhilarating half of football. Dembele, who's to blame, but we have got nothing to complain about as onlookers. It has been against Desiré Doué, and his first involvement in the game. It's a smiling push to the ground. He's caught the mood of it already, Rob Green alongside me. Game as open and stretched as it was before half-time. Kvaratskhelia escapes, Upamecano got the ball. Well, Kvaratskhelia was in the act of shooting, quite literally. Here is Kane. Luis Diaz once more. Pulled back and Lima. And that was a chance too. Just behind him slightly, couldn't adjust. Just Van der Sar played in a Champions League final at 40. Hakimi suddenly free. Oh, then you run over it, and Kvaratskhelia! 4-2. 2 for Kvaratskhelia. Dembele seemed to jump over the ball in the penalty area when he had an opportunity to score, but it ran kindly for Kvaratskhelia. Doué. Dembele trying to time his run. Oh, another! Ousmane Dembele's got 2. PSG have got 5. Devastating counter-attack. Doué and Dembele were outnumbered, but they are so difficult to contain. Ousmane Dembele. You just know they'll keep creating chances, but I think they'll keep conceding them too.
Well, it was hard enough.
Luis Diaz. He's got through himself, and that's great keeping by Safanov. Joshua Kimmich. Towards Upamecano! They've got another one! It's 5-3. Dayot Upamecano's first champions. Kane. It's on towards Luis Diaz. Fabulous first touch. Luis Diaz, yes! It's 5-4. What a pass by Harry Kane. Onside, 5-4. He has scored in 4 Champions League games in a row. 26 for the season.
Oh, the vision is matched by the skill. He looks to his teammate.